So this is gonna be another movie review. This one's called Twice Told Tales, 1963. These are three vignettes based on Nathaniel Hawthorne's short stories, I guess. I never heard of Nathaniel Hawthorne prior to watching this. It's the side B on the double-sided disc from MGM, even though this one's released by United Artists, not AIP. It has nothing to do with Roger Corman. I guess it's a Roger Corman AIP ripoff. It's got Vincent Price in every single one of them. In other words, Vincent Price is on all 6 vignettes, 3 on side A and 3 on side B, which is pretty cool. I mean, I've never seen a disc with so much Vincent Price on it. I love 2 of the vignettes on side B. I actually like Twice Told Tales better than Tales of Terror, which was made 1 year prior by AIP, and it's on side A. Twice Told Tales is on side B. It's got titles like Dr. Heidegger's Experiment, Rappaccini's Daughter, and some kind of haunted house. I forget the name of it. The first one and the third one are the best ones. I love those ones. Overall, I give it 4 to 5 stars, similar to the Tales of Terror, aforementioned Tales of Terror. Because I dislike the second one, Dr. Heidegger's Experiment. I thought it was pretty lame. Yeah, the ending didn't make sense, similar to 2 of the stories from Tales of Terror. So I guess we'll start off with the first vignette. Vincent Price and his fat buddy. I guess they've been living together for 31 years. But they've been best friends for 31 years. After the fat guy's debutante bride mysteriously died on the night of her wedding, I guess. The night before her wedding, something like that. It turns out we learn later that Vincent Price poisoned her because he couldn't stand to see her marry the fat guy. Guess they were having some kind of secret affair or something. And anyways, so her tomb opens up mysteriously one night, and go inside. You see some water dripping on the coffin. The lid opens magically by itself, and there is the dead bride-to-be, perfectly intact. She's supposed to be dust after 31 years. But she looks the same as she did 31 years ago from the magic water. It's supposed to be some kind of elixir, some kind of fountain of youth. So the fat guy bottles the stuff, starts drinking it with Vincent Price. Supposedly he understands the mineral content by looking under a microscope. Gee, I wonder how that's possible. Anyways, so Vincent Price and the fat guy become young. They get the bright idea to inject the magic fountain of youth water into the dead corpse. Blondie comes back to life. The fat guy catches Vincent Price and the dead blonde, who's reanimated from the magic water. The fat guy catches them doing their hanky-panky thing, kind of like the black cat on side A. So the fat guy tries to kill Vincent Price with this scissors or some kind of knife or some. I guess it's a knife that he uses to cut the skin from an apple. I don't know why people do that. My Chinese ex-wife used to do that for some odd reason. I used to eat apples with the skin on there. Anyways. I always like the sour apples, Granny Smith or Pink Lady, those kind of apples. But in any case, Vincent Price turns the tables and the fat guy stabs him with a knife. Then the magic water starts to wear off. The two guys become old. The fat guy's dead and he's got green hair. Vincent Price has got green hair and wrinkles. He's walking kind of like a hunchback. The Blondie turns into a skeleton. That's about all I have to say about the first one. Pretty cool ending, though. I don't want to spoil it. Anyways, second one is about Vincent Price. Plays that Dr. Heidegger, kind of mad scientist who comes up with a poisonous atomic plant or something. Starts injecting it into his daughter, and his daughter falls in love with some beefcake guy. But he can't touch her or kiss her because anything that she touches dies instantly, turns purple. The plant looks weird. It's got some kind of purple blooms or something. It looks bizarre. Anyways, I dislike this one. Vincent Price drugs the guy's drink and starts injecting with the plant also. I guess Vincent Price is trying to think of a clever subterfuge. First, he injects his daughter so that she won't commit sin. Everything she can't kiss or touch anybody. And then he does the same thing to the guy because she tried to commit suicide in front of him. So he wants both of them to be without sin. They can only touch each other, but nobody else. So he starts injecting the guy with the same poisonous kind of atomic plant, purple stuff on his arm. Now everything he touches dies, except now he can touch his girlfriend. He thinks it's a disgusting experiment or something. So it goes to the scientists to replace the crazy Vincent Price guy, Dr. Heidegger's. No pun intended, I guess. Anyways, this professor guy who replaced Vincent Price, Dr. Heidegger's, comes up with an antidote. Fortunately, the antidote kills both the beefcake and his purple girlfriend. And I can't really explain the ending. It doesn't make sense anyway. But Vincent Price decides to touch the plant and he dies too. So I spoiled the ending. Not that it makes any sense, but anyways. The third one is the Amityville type house. There's some dude named Matthew Mall who's buried underneath the house for some odd reason. But it belongs to the Pritchetts. Vincent Price is one of the Pritchetts. There's supposed to be some kind of secret vault or something that has the title to a deed worth millions. And I'm talking about 1850s, somewhere around there. Costumes are great, and so are the sets. Supposedly, Vincent Price ripped off some of the furniture. At least that's what it says on IMDb. Anyway, so this house is haunted by Matthew Mall. The Malls and the Pritchetts had been battling each other. Mall was hung as a witch because the Pritchetts didn't want him to own the land or something. I don't know, some kind of trick. But Matthew Mall put a curse on the house, so all the male Pritchetts die in his chair. It still has blood stains on it. Even the house drips blood through the plaster cracks. Whenever Matthew Mall gets mad, it just makes the house shake and blood drips from the portrait or the plaster in the walls. Starts cracking open, dripping blood. Pretty cool. The house shakes really hard, like an earthquake. Scares the shit out of Vincent Price and his blondie wife. So the blondie wife is in love with the modern day version of the Mall guy, because it's part of the Matthew Mall curse. Vincent Price sees them kissing. He thinks him and his sister think that that she and the Mall guy are the key to opening this mysterious crypt. Supposedly have this deed in it that's worth millions. So Vincent Price opens up Matthew Mall's grave. There's a cool on-camera, extremely violent pickaxe to the head that Vincent Price does to his sister. Quite surprising for 1963, I might add. Anyways, so Vincent Price finds the secret panel by digging up Matthew Mall's grave. He's got the instructions, the secret panel next to his missing arm, which is never explained, but Vincent Price tries to open up the vault, and the skeleton hand chokes him. I don't want to spoil the ending, but definitely a cool vignette. I enjoyed the first one and third one, like I said. Second one, not so much. That was kind of lame, especially the ending. But overall, I gave it 4 to 5 stars. I thought it was better than Tales of Terror, the AIP version with Edgar Allan Poe stories. I thought the storylines were more complicated and definitely more violent. There wasn't any comedy relief like there was in the Black Cat, so definitely more violent and morbid kind of tales from 1963 compared to the 1962 Tales of Terror. Anyway, I enjoyed it more. Thought it was better. It's a 6.8 rating on IMDb, so not bad, but thought it was better than 6.8. I would have given it an 8. So 8 out of 10. I mean, instead of 6.8 out of 10, I think that's kind of low. But anyways, I definitely recommend the first and the third vignette. I can't recommend the second vignette. That's the end of my review. Laters.